Hello, anyone and everyone. I am Echo, and today we're exploring Firewatch. Um, this is an adventure game developed by Campo Santo, and basically, this is a game that I wanted to play it as soon as it came out, but I knew I wanted to do it on my channel because due to the fact that it's like a first-person exploration narrative adventure game type thing, I knew it would be something I'd really like to do on my channel, and I also knew I would want to do it blind on my channel because with story-driven games like these, I think it's best to do them blind to have the rawest reaction possible. Um, so unfortunately, because of how the timing worked out, I wasn't able to play this right after it came out. So it's a few weeks later. Everybody's probably already seen this game, and I expect nobody will watch my playthrough because they've probably already watched someone else play it. But that's okay because I just want to get it done with. I want to do this. I want to do it good. And I actually did see like the first hour or so of the game because I had never actually I heard about the game like just a few days before it came out, and then within the first week of it coming out, I watched a streamer play it, and I didn't want to spoil the ending of the game, so I stopped watching after about an hour. But I know the general setup, so I know I'll like it. So here we go, I guess. Here's Firewatch, and oh yeah, to select a save slot. Kind of weird. Most games don't make you select a save slot before you start a new game, these days at least. Campo Santo presents, in cooperation with Panic. Those are the publishers, I believe. Oh, and don't want to forget, if you do like the game, and if you think, if by some miracle you haven't already heard about it from someone else, Boulder, Colorado, 1975, by the way, that said, then there is, as always, a description down below if you want to buy the game yourself. So just want to let you know that. You see Julia. She's about your age, late 20s, laughing with well-dressed professors and grad students from nearby CU Boulder. You, Henry, are out drinking with your pals. You approach her. You are drunk. So, what's your, major? You're pretty. Even drunk, I would never be that forward. So let's, I guess, ask her what her major is. You slur the word major, and it smells like Coors. You give an awkward smile. Evolutionary biology, she says, and I'm a professor. Cool, you reply. What's yours? She asks. She sniffs the air. Toxicology? That's clever. Was that a burn, you ask? She says definitely. Worried she hurt your feelings, she asks you if you want to split a cheeseburger. 1 week later, you are Julia's boyfriend. Doke. Backpack, pick up. Yep, left click to use objects. One thing I want to say real quick, I'm not exactly sure how I'm going to make the decisions in this game, because from what little I saw of it, and from that intro right there, I'm actually not really sure if the intention is to roleplay as Henry, or to just kind of play it as yourself and make the decisions you would make, with Henry being like the blank slate you're supposed to put yourself over. I'm gonna go with Henry because I know just the fact that he has his own established backstory. I'm gonna try to play the game as how I think. I'm gonna try to make the character Henry the best Henry he can be, basically, is what I'm gonna say. So there will be a little bit of role playing in this as far as the choices go. So yeah. We got us the backpack. And, okay, now we're out and about. In a car park. Okay. Truckload bed. Load gear. Get in. Want to take a look around real quick. If we can just maybe interact with anything else. Kind of doubt it. But it's worth a shot. Not going to go all the way up there. Load the gear. In other words, toss your backpack into the trunk. You date for over a year. She drives you absolutely nuts. It's great. You move in. You share an apartment near the school with a view of the mountains. You two drink beers out on the deck. You drink beer just about anywhere. Life is good. If you say so. Julia wants to get a dog. There's a scruffy, undersized beagle. Julia is in love. She wants to bring it with her to class. There's also an intimidating but gentle-eyed German shepherd. Nothing bad could happen to Julia while walking this dog. It's badass. You pick up the beagle and she names him Bucket. You adopt the shepherd and name him Mayhem. Well, to be honest, I'm biased because beagles are one of the cutest dogs in the world, in my opinion. Not that German shepherds aren't cute, but I definitely think I would side with beagles. Also, I mean, at this point, we don't know anything about Henry, so I'm not making any of these decisions based on what I think Henry is like, but, you know, I think it's more important to just... She clearly likes the beagle more. So I think we'll, you know, if it's going to basically be her dog, give her the one she likes more, you know? Pick up the beagle and she names him Bucket. Bucket's a good dog, and a week later you've totally forgotten about the other one. Julia loves him. You love him too. Damn well better, it's a beagle. 1979. You walk out on the deck. It's summer. 9:30 p.m. The heat still radiates off the high of the desert. Off of the high desert. Okay. What do you think about kids, she asks. Kids? They're not very smart, or good at much. I'm saying if you and I have some. A couple little idiots. That's a nice way to put it. That would be pretty good. One day. Why rush? They've been dating for a year now? Think. Or wait a minute, no. No, that's right, they've been dating at least 4 years now. 1975 they met. Now it's 1979. When I said 1 year, I was thinking about one of the earlier questions where it mentions you've been dating for a year. Alright, yeah, that would be pretty good, I guess. In that case, we should probably get married. Yeah, I would like that, you say? These kids are going to be screwed up enough. It's probably for the best that their parents are hitched. You say she's absolutely right. Ooh. Did our backpack go flying out the back? Or do we have it on us? Because it just showed him getting out of the truck. It should have showed him grabbing the backpack out of the bed. Thoroughfare trailhead. 2 forks. Do not forget to check in. No fireworks. Warning, thoroughfare trail is not recommended for inexperienced hikers. You're in their country. Learn to live with bears. Okay. I'll do that. I'll live with the bears. Do I get my own cave though, or do I have to share it? I really don't want any roommate bears. Doesn't sound comfortable. 1980. It's a Thursday night and Julia is 4 hours late. She doesn't call. You're worried and getting angrier by the minute. She walks in after you've gone to bed. She's not quite drunk, but she's clearly been having a fun time. You fight when she gets between the sheets. You get mad. You ignore her. If you fight when she gets between the sheets, aren't you already mad? So I guess the get mad option means escalate the argument further, and ignore her means cut it off, but possibly lead to passive-aggressive bad stuff. Passive-aggressive bad stuff is never good. That's why it's called bad stuff. I don't know. I honestly don't know. I don't think either of these are good choices, which is the point. Let's see. Let's get mad, I guess. You call her an inconsiderate asshole. She tells you to fuck yourself and not to be such a baby. You call her selfish. She knows you mean it and it hurts her feelings. Ooh. 1981. Julia still likes to draw. She draws plants from her research. She draws all the places you go. She draws you. You pose and flex like He-Man. You frolic like a Victoria's Secret model. You know what? In designing Henry, I think Henry's the kind of dork who would flex like He-Man. And from that one little shot we saw, well, two actually, two little shots we saw were in first person. He seemed a bit bulky with his arms, so I don't think he'd make a good Victoria's Secret model. So sure, He-Man, you look awesome, if you say so. Jumping down our hiker boots, and I love when first-person games let you see your feet and arms and part of your body by looking down. Frankly, I've seen more games these days doing this, and it makes me very happy, because every first-person game should do that. Well, it's not actually mandatory. I don't think every first-person game would necessarily benefit from that, but any first-person game that even remotely wants to try and make you more immersed in playing the character you're playing should do it. 2 Forks, Fire Lookout. 2 Forks, Fire Lookout. 8 more miles still. I can read the actual sign. I don't need the subtitle, but thanks, game. Sure. Spacebar to climb over obstructions. Setting sun looks pretty nice. 1982. During the summers, you and Julia enjoy walking Bucket at night. There's a festival in town. It brings in folks from faraway places. Bucket's like 12 years old at this point? Or no, wait a minute. I'm dumb. Like 7. Maybe 8. There's a festival in town. It brings in folks from faraway places. One of them tries to mug you with a knife. Ow, no. Bucket gets kicked. Fuck. Dog, Julia yells. She gets flustered and has trouble speaking when she is stressed. You confront the attacker. You scare him away. You beat his goddamn face in. He kicked the dog. He deserves a beat face. Your arm gets cut up, but you beat the guy to a pulp. You don't feel very tough. You cry your eyes out before the cops show up. Julie asks to take a different path from that day forward. You say okay. You don't want to go that way either. From then on, you walk by the river. 1984. Plans to have kids get waylaid by work. Julia gets offered a job at Yale. Yale is in Connecticut, 2,000 miles away. It's a great job. Associate department chair. She wants to move. You absolutely do not. Convince her not to take the job. Agree if she commutes back and forth. Commuting back and forth looks 2,000 miles. Holy crap. Sounds like the kind of thing that would just cause a lot of stress. And personally, I don't think getting a better job is that important if you have to spend a ton of time away from your family. Assuming you like your family, which so far it seems like Henry and Julia do indeed like each other, so I'm going to say convince her not to take the job. You tell her that this means you two won't have a family. She says that's bullshit. She's totally right. She asks if her taking the job means you won't come with her. You say yes. Again, bullshit. But she decides not to take it. Well, why isn't going with her an option? Sounds like Henry is a little bit selfish himself. 1985. Julia is asked to leave Boulder on paid leave after having an episode. She lost it on a colleague for borrowing books that were important to her research. She didn't remember she had happily loaned them to him just 2 days prior. Ooh. She was found crying in the stairwell. You say that maybe you guys should talk to someone about it. You make macaroni and drink wine and try to forget about it. Ooh. Avoid the problem, but have fun. Confront the problem, but have a boring talk. Good guy Henry. Let's go with good guy Henry. Talk about it. After seeing multiple doctors and having many tests, they are worried that Julia might be suffering from early onset dementia. She's 41. You both decide to keep it a secret for now. Ouch. Not good. Journal. Backpack, lights. Everything you need to be miserable on your own in the woods. Backpack, lights, and a journal. He-Man. So strong. I couldn't read a single thing on the left. Damn it, game. I didn't press anything, it just automatically closed the journal. That's bad. Bucket is getting older. Julia comments that it's kind of nice because he gets in less trouble around the house. A week later, she goes back to the university. 1987. Julia's affliction gets worse. She can't remember things in class. Her research is in shambles. She drives her car to the next town over for no particular reason and has to be brought home by the police. She is devastated. She is sent home on permanent medical leave. Some days, you get the Julia who calls you a dope and your unborn children little idiots. Other days, you get a stranger. She pulls you into bed to make love. After 5 minutes, she goes into a panic, believing her dad is at the door. Shit. You tell her family. They are crushed and begin to make trips to and from their home in Australia to visit her. They live in Australia? Holy crap. For a while, your friends come by with little things to brighten the day. She gets worse. 1988. You spend your days following Julia around the house. You count the seconds between the 2 weekly visits from Daniel, the nurse. He suggests that Julia could live somewhere else. Somewhere with 24-hour care. A home. It sits with you for a couple months. You decide to move her into a full-time care facility. You are determined to take care of her by yourself. She's not old enough to need the full-time care, I think. To me, personally, that's something reserved for people who, can't go to the bathroom without themselves, and I'll admit I don't know a lot about dementia. Maybe not enough. But I don't think it makes you dependent on others for things like that. Such as going to the bathroom and all that. So I'm going to say determined to take care of her by yourself. Obviously, I don't think it's going to pan out that well. The way things seem to be going in those little flashbacks. It's a goddamn beautiful forest, though. Obviously, the art style is a little stylized, but still, if anything, that helps it, because it still has pretty good-looking textures in terms of quality. It's not bad. I'm not particularly picky about them, though, so I'm sure other people think they're absolutely awful looking. And that's deer. It is deer indeed. It is impossibly hard. The worst is when you get mad at her, like when she tries to cook her own food. You can't do anything without her, and she can't do anything without you. When she goes to sleep, you stay up for a few hours, drinking on the deck, watching baseball in the summer, college basketball in the winter. Drinking then, too. You start going out after you put her to bed. The first time you do it, you worry about her getting up and walking around while you're gone. You put a chair in front of the bedroom door. You trust that she sleeps like a rock. Oh, God, that's bad. 'Cause if you trust her to sleep, but then she wakes up, she could get in trouble and do something that could hurt herself. But if you put a chair in front of the bedroom door, she wakes up, she can't get out of the room, that could lead to two problems. One, if she's lucid, she could freak out that she's not allowed to leave the room and feel like she's trapped and justifiably have a bit of a feeling of being betrayed. Also, if she straight up just needs to go to the bathroom, that would be really bad. But also, if she's not lucid, that could cause a huge amount of stress on her, and she could still hurt herself even if she's in the same room. So, I guess, trust her to sleep. I have a feeling it's just going to turn out bad no matter what I pick, though. You go to the same bar at the boring end of Pearl Street. It's nice there. Over time, you tell Sheila, the bartender, everything. It's a huge weight off. You're home and in bed by 1 a.m. a couple nights a week. You look forward to those nights. 1989. One night, you are stopped at a DUI checkpoint. You blow a .10 and are taken to jail for the night. You consider trying to hide it, but you tell your sister-in-law, Susan. Julia's parents take the next plane from Australia. They can't believe the state your house is in. Then they tell you Julia is coming to live with them. You don't argue. You say you'll visit soon. A few weeks go by. Summer is coming and you see an ad in the paper for a job. You take it. Is it the Firewatch job? I'm gonna assume it is. I think that's a reasonable. Oh, enter the. Oh wait, I read that backwards. I thought it said look for the lookout tower. Whoopsie. Yeah, enter the lookout tower. That's what we're doing. Yeah, I think that's a reasonable assumption to make. The job he took is the one for a fire lookout, and I wonder. Obviously, the choice to have her stay at home definitely changed things, but I kind of wonder how much those decisions actually change what happens. I hope a lot. Anything over there? I just want to look around the side. Thoroughfare lookout. That's the other lookout. And nothing over here, just the oil for the heating. Or the lights or whatever. Oil to power something. Alright. Turn on the power. Generator switch. Just want to look around real quick. Radio. Supplies for 2 forks. Desk lamp. No power, so not going to bother putting it on. Old wood stove. National Forest guidebook. National Forests of Wyoming. United States Department of Agriculture. Miscellaneous circular. Cookbook. Lookout cookbook. That's nice. They give you everything you need. The Singular Mind. Singular Mind, Dr. Jonas Allard. Oh, nice. You can actually turn it. I didn't notice that. The Singular Mind. Don't mind your mind alone. Have you considered the untapped power of your own mind? Do you often ponder the unexplainable? Do you find yourself seeing that which is not there? Do you yeam to explore the labyrinth of your own psyche? Blah, blah, blah. Okay. Yeah, I didn't know you could actually turn things around. Magnanimous Glory. Over 6 million Michelle McManus book. What? In print? That's a weirdly formed sentence. Glory. Michelle McManus. Not gonna bother with it. That is really cool, though. Okay. Generator switch. Turn that on. Ooh, Flora of the Shoshone poster. That is from the radio. Flora of the Shoshone Forest. That's cool.
Two Forks Tower, this is Thoroughfare Tower. Come in.
1 second. I want to turn on everything. Can I put wood in the...
I know you're there. Your lights are on.
Hello. Hold left shift to activate the radio. Hello? Okay. Release it.
Hello? Whoever this is?
It's Henry, right?
Yeah.
I'm Delilah.
Yeah, that's what the guy said on the phone.
So, what's wrong with you?
Excuse me?
People take this job to get away from something. So, what's wrong?
What's wrong with you?
That's a great idea. Go ahead.
Look, I just hiked for 2 days, so I don't really follow whatever it is you're doing right now.
You take a stab at what's wrong with me.
Fine, then can I... sleep? Forever?
Sure, buddy. Okay, now go ahead.
Okay. You've killed 3 ex-husbands. You're rebelling against mom. Nobody back home can stand you. Sure.
Okay, you're probably out here because nobody back home can stand you. Which, after this brief introduction, is not a big shock.
Ouch. I'll chalk that up to you being tired and grumpy.
Well, I'd better get some sleep then.
1 sec. Now it's my turn.
Okay, good night, bye.
Let's see. I don't know anything about you, but 9 times out of 10, folks out here simply got dumped.
Huh, is that it?
Close?
Good night.
Good night. Welcome to the job.
Firewatch. Day 1. And loading. Okay.
Good morning,
Surprisingly...
Henry.
I don't
Well,
know.
I guess good afternoon. You probably slept like a rock. Anyway, there's still a few hours of daylight to get some work in. I can see you at your desk, so call me when you're ready.
Okay. Or I could just keep typing. Can I just keep doing my job? No. He's got the wedding ring on, so... Yeah, they are definitely still together. Photo with Julia. Oh, can't pick it up right now. Alright, fine. Pick up the radio. Left shift. Sorry, I guess I slept in.
Hey, sorry, guess I slept in.
You got a relaxing, 14 hours of sleep? Whew,
Yeah, Jesus, I guess it's what, 6?
6:45.
Whoops.
Don't worry about it. That hike puts everyone out of commission for a day or two. But now that you're up, let me quickly get you acquainted with the job. There's a thing in the middle of your room with a round map on it. Do you see it?
Locate round thing. Yep. Report map table.
Okay, yeah, I see it.
This is the Osborne Firefinder, invented in 1914 by W.B.
Osborne?
You use this to spot, you guessed it, What the fuck?
What is it?
Nothing. You use this to... Oh, fuck me!
Good God, language, lady.
Out your west-facing window. Are you seeing what I'm seeing?
Which way's west?
Are those fucking fireworks?
Oh. Yeah, it is west. Okay. Fireworks.
I need
Wait.
you to confirm. Do you see them?
Yeah. So, okay, this... Oh, report
Whoa,
fireworks.
that's
Okay,
not
cool.
legal, right?
No. You need to get down there right now and stop them. Fire danger is through the fucking roof.
Is that really my job?
Your job is whatever I say it is. Look, the closest ranger is like 2 days away. Go down there and set them straight.
Okay, like, kick the shit out of them? Can I write them a ticket? I'm not really into discipline.
Do you think you can handle that?
Can I write them a ticket?
Do I write him a ticket?
Easy there, Dirty Harry.
Well,
Get going. You'll probably need a rope to get down the shale between you and the lake, if I remember right. There should be one in the supply box on the way. The code is 1234. It's actually that for all of them.
Huh. Secure.
secure.
Shut up.
Alright. Cool. Cool, we're on our way. Seems he brought some books with him. Death Strikes at 2, Birds of Wyoming, and The Patriots. Some cool food. Alright. I think he automatically picks up the backpack whenever we leave. Alright. And let's look at the picture of Julia. Okay. Of course, her face is covered up, and he's writing something there, so that's interesting. Anything else we can examine that's worthwhile? No, just the firefinder. Okay. Alright. Let's get out there. Take the backpack with us. And, we have to go left around to the stairs, right? Yeah, okay. Couldn't remember for a second. I thought it was possibly on the right side. Okay. So, N is to bring up the compass. M to read map. Alright. Two Forks, lookout. And to the west is where the fire was. So, that way. Why does it... Wait. The arrow doesn't change depending on where I'm pointing. That's a little weird. But not bad, I guess. Alright. Let's get going. Jonesy Lake, 0.7 miles to the west. I'm guessing they're at Jonesy Lake. Quite sure I remember the fireworks thing happening at a lake. Again, from the little bit that I saw. And, oh man, N to bring up the compass is going to be annoying. I might have to change that in between episodes. Also, there is no sprint, which I'm fine with. but I hope the viewers watching will be fine with that. Oh well. Hop over. Oh, and I meant to check. Are we able to... No, we cannot jump unless there's actually something to jump over. Okay. That's reasonable, I guess. If it's, Oh, supply thing. Yeah, if it's aiming for realism and everything like that, there isn't exactly any reason to go, you know, jumping around the place. Also, I found the supply blocks. So are there a lot of these out in the woods? What's the code again? A lot of these out in the woods?
So are there a lot of these out in the woods?
Yeah, we got them all over the Shoshone. They saved us a lot of back and forth from the trailhead. Don't take all the good stuff.
Yeah, all right.
Okay. Open it up. Okay, WASD. That's a little weird. Can you use Oh, okay, cool. 3, 4. Alright. So you can use mouse wheel or WASD to move it. Alright, map, copy information. Does this just add locations, or... Note. Q to read the note. Ron, hey man. Guy couldn't take it, so I locked up his lookout and put some stuff in the box. Found one of those bars you liked. Hiking into the park, but let's get fucked when I'm back. Dave. Okay. Wait a minute, I don't want to put that away. I wanted to put it back. Oh, dear. Alright, let's take the rope. Deal with whoever's setting off the fireworks. Yeah, I'll do that. Granola bar. Thought we weren't supposed to leave food out.
People just stuff these things with old food? That's how you get bears.
Those boxes are bear-proof. I wouldn't worry about it.
Okay, sure, yeah, I'm taking a granola bar then. Examine it for no reason. Sure, let's eat it. Yum. Oh, there you go, there's the note. Want to put it back in the... Put it back in the thing, damn it. Oh, okay, I guess we can only drop it on the ground. Can't, put it back there. That's a little disappointing. Because now I hope, Dave or whoever comes along and is able to find their note. R to toggle jogging. Oh, that's a weird button to do that with. Guess could be worse. Ooh, this is incredible. There really is a whole lot of nothing out here, huh? This vista's incredible. A little bit blinding from the light, though.
This vista is incredible.
Which one?
Down the hill from my tower. There's a canyon and then the rest of... well, everything.
Yeah, you should see what I'm looking at. An eagle has been hovering over this gorge for the past hour. And maybe if you're good, you can come by and see it at the end of the summer.
Cool. Alright. And, right about now, unfortunately, I think I'm all out of time, so I'm going to have to end it here. We'll go down to the lake or whatever and stop the people from shooting off those fireworks, and we'll come back in the next episode. I hope you all are looking forward to this, and hope you all have enjoyed it so far. So, yeah. I'll see y'all next time. Bye-bye.